Welcome back to the program, ladies and gentlemen. NBC has asked me to pass along this program reminder. Tonight being Friday, we're off Saturday, and then we're off Sunday. We'll be back Monday. Oh, Al, do you have something for us tonight?
We have something.
Al Marr, ladies and gentlemen. Paul, you remember Al Marr's. Now, Al, it seems to be the consensus that we're all tiring of this. Will this be the last box of thrills?
The best is yet to come.
Good. Just when we're all sick of it, that's when we really pour it on. Anything I ought to know about tonight's load, Al?
Well, we've been abusing you tonight. It's love, love, love.
Love, love, love. Should I cover myself or just sit
just
back?
move back a little.
All right. Al Marr's Box of Thrills, ladies and gentlemen. One of the last ever. Here we go. Oh, jeez! I'll pass some of these out there. Paul, get about 8 tons of them here?
Quite a bit. Quite a bit of it.
Pass some of them out.
Pass them out.
God. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. That's it. Settle down. Okay. One of the last installments. Al Marr's Box of Thrills. Boy, look at that. Did we see it in replay already? Have we seen it? Oh, okay. Be interesting, Paul, one night they open the Box of Thrills and John Gotti comes tumbling out. What a mess. Paul, can I get you a pound of cashews?
Yeah, no,
Our first guest... And, you know, this stuff is not going to melt under these lights either, is it? Last year, our first guest had a successful one-woman off-Broadway show, and I understand she was the only one in that show. She also published her autobiography entitled Confessions of a Pretty Lady. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the lovely and talented Sandra Bernhard. Nice to see you.
I made that mistake before. Something worth waiting for. Miss Taylor Dane at her very best. You know what? Don't stop. I love the musical interludes with all the great
Sandra.
new singers.
How are you? Nice. No. Thank you.
Oh, Dave.
Well, no, you could have injured me there. I have a very, very sensitive neck.
I love you. With all the great new singers, the Taylor Danes, the Pebbles, the Paula Abduls, sometimes I just wander around aimlessly, depressed, thinking, where is Stacy Q?
I don't know.
You see, Dave, I don't know what that means.
How you been?
Can I just have a little kiss on New Year's Eve?
Oh, sure. What? I'm good. Just hold still.
Don't touch me.
Stop it. Hey! What was that?
Party! Something. Don't get me into that mode. Don't get me into my stripper mode tonight. I'm better than that.
Did you ever?
Not
I
much.
know. In your little one-woman show, you undressed.
Shh,
oh.
don't tell anyone. It's coming out as a major motion picture in 1999.
I was thinking about you the other night. I was at home watching this report.
Were you?
I was at home watching this report.
I'm scared.
About people who have lived all their lives under the harrowing curse of skinny lips. And now, thanks to an injection of collagen.
Let's talk about.
And so they showed this. It was like $300.
Yeah, forget that. Let me tell you about the price I paid for having these lips the entire time I was growing up with them. And now actresses like Barbara Hershey, Jessica Hahn, if we can call her an actress. Actually, she's a perfect actress if she can make out with Sam Kinison. She's a brilliant actress. But anyway...
Jessica Hahn had a lip deal?
Yeah,
a lip...
she had the lip thing.
Yeah.
The lip thing. It's a lip thing. And I resent it. And these women don't know what they're doing with these lips. You have to grow up with these lips because you can get yourself in a lot of trouble with these lips, Dave, let me tell you.
Yeah, well, there's nothing wrong with your lips. I don't even... What are you...
No, but they're naturally what they are. And these women are trying to achieve a fuller lip. A more sensual
Yeah, but you know, when you do that, when you go goofing around with your face and stuff, you disturb the natural symmetry of your face. You
Yeah,
disturb the
let me
natural
tell
balance
you.
of your face.
Look what happened when I had my bigger. I mean, everything went haywire. Don't you? I made that mistake, bitch. Woo. Continue. Don't let me upstage you.
You should have a refund coming then. But anyway, so they show this woman from somewhere, and she's explaining how she's lived all her life with skinny lips, and a guy shoots this stuff into her lips.
Wait, can we wait and pause on that line a minute? Shoot some stuff into her.
Into her lips, yeah.
Oh, her lips. I'm sorry.
This is taking a turn for the really
Happy
ugly.
anniversary.
Thank you very much. Well, now what are we doing? We have to do a little commercial.
No!
You don't need any more sugar. Just try and get a hold of yourself.
Yes, I do!
We'll be right back with Sandra Bernhard. Back to the show.
We've been rocking and rolling.
It smells like a Fannie Mae in here, doesn't it?
Ooh, how about a C's?
Or a C's.
Or a C's.
For our friends on the West Coast.
That's right.
Are you still living in California?
I am.
You have a house there.
You know,
what
I have
part
a
of the
great
community
house.
do you live in?
North Hollywood.
Yeah. I used to live there, long time
North
ago.
Hollywood?
Yeah.
Where?
On Vineland, just off
Vineland.
Vineland. Yeah.
Who cares
Miranda.
where I live?
Really?
Oh my God! Not a Miranda, but I don't want to tell them where I live.
No,
These
of course
kids,
not.
You know, they'll be calling.
Yeah.
Calling, they'll be
Now,
knocking.
what kind of house do you have?
It's a Spanish affair.
A lot of
But
stucco?
I'm doing a very, yes, it's stucco. I'm doing a very stark, cold, and specific thing this year. No rugs on the floor.
Right.
Perhaps a lovely Durso racetrack table, a Gustav Stuckley rocker, an 18th century signed Jacob gold bed, and perhaps a simple David Sally above it. I'm going with a very minimalist thing this year, Dave, and I'd like to invite you out for a very quiet, subdued party.
Yeah. Wow. Sounds good. Let's get back to this racetrack table. Now, what kind of a thing is that?
A Durso. It's actually shaped a lot like this and about this wide. Very small plates, very small eaters. Petite. Mon petite.
You're nuts.
Some of my dear friends. Oh, gee! I'm glad you noticed. It's taken so many years.
What a goofball.
I am. I'm insane. I'm driving myself insane.
Now, what about, one of the last times you were here? No, it wasn't the last time. You brought your little friend Madonna with you.
Oh, my
boy,
God.
oh,
She's
boy.
getting smaller all the time, but don't tell her that. She'll kill me.
Yeah.
Only kidding, Madonna, you're lovely.
She's had a tough time.
Oh, she's doing great. I'm so proud of her.
Well, her
Really am.
marriage, sadly, is coming apart, I guess. Is
We're
that
all-
true,
we're
or is
all
that not
weeping.
true? Yeah.
No, including her partying every night. She's out of control, lady. Pull in the reins.
Yeah.
No, she's having a good time.
Now, that's not true. You shouldn't say that about her. Is that true?
I can't say it about her. I mean, she's okay.
But
She's
yeah,
doing okay.
Now, Sean will come looking for me.
Honey, you can handle him.
Yeah, yeah.
You can handle Sean.
And what about what are you working on another book?
Yes, I am. I'm always working on
Did you
another
sell
book.
any of that book the first
It's
time?
selling beautifully.
Yeah, well-
You know who loved it? It killed me. Was Jackie Collins.
Yeah.
She went on Entertainment Tonight. And, of course, we love rock stars.
What is
Emerging from the shower, Chris found the delectable Sybil arranged across his bed, completely naked, except for a blooming red rose placed strategically between her thighs. Wanna pick a flower, you lucky man, she drawled. You know,
Nicely done.
Ow!
Very nicely
Jackie's
done.
writing her next novel based on me called Comedian. Tony Lipschitz, a bitter, cynical, brilliant comedian, in love with the abusive talk show host, Mike Envelope.
Do you have something you want to mention? You're going to be appearing anywhere? You have your film? You're turning your one-woman show into a film? Who's directing it? Let me guess. Jonathan Demme?
John Boscovich.
Oh, well.
Who directed the show.
Oh, that'll be great.
You know, I stick by my friends, unlike some people in this lousy, stinking business. And I know you do, too.
Whoa.
Thank you.
Whoa.
Woo! We're going to party tonight. Dave and I are back.
Wow.
You know, this man makes me so insecure. I wake up in the middle of the night thinking, I have to buy a new coat, so he thinks I look good.
Okay, here we go. All right. Are we done?
No, we're never done. I don't want it to end
Do that
tonight.
one little thing again. No, 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 no. No, don't do that either. We'll be right back. Hi, how you doing? Nice to have you back. Monday on the program. Did I mention this programming note from NBC? We're not on tomorrow night. We're not on Sunday night. Monday we'll be back. Gilbert Gottfried will be one of our guests Monday night. Bella Tabek, animal trainer Bella Tabek, and also the lovely Elle McPherson. That will be Monday. So come on back. Grabbed me.
She did.
I'm not proud of it.
No.
It just happened. First time in 7 years. No, Art Donovan. Tried it once. Let's do the big program. You know, speaking of Batman, Batman was here last night.
Yeah.
Michael Keaton. Nice guy, don't you think?
Opening day of the show.
No. We got a fine program for you tonight. And if at the end of the show you don't feel you have been fully entertained, well, what did you pay for the tickets? Our first guest tonight is an actress and comedian whose one-woman off-Broadway show has now been committed to vinyl. That's right. This is it, right here. Oh, it's a record album. Look at that. It's called Without You, I'm Nothing. Please welcome back to the program the lovely, the talented Sandra Bernhard. Great. You know, you look terrific.
Thank you,
This
darling.
is a lovely, different kind of look for
Well,
you,
I'm doing
I think.
a different thing.
What is the different thing you're doing?
Well, a friend of mine said, darling, you've got to get into Chanel. Chanel is the only thing happening.
Uh-huh.
As if it were a religion, Chanel.
I think
It's not a lighter.
it needs a new flint. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. I got one right here. Here you go. Allow me. So you've just returned from the continent? Is that what you're telling us?
Yes, I did, but let me talk about Chanel for a minute.
Oh, that's where I thought we were going.
So I marched myself down to Barney's on a Wednesday, which I adore.
Barney's a big clothier.
You know, I had a little snack downstairs at the cafeteria at Barney's, which I love. The meatloaf special is incredible at Barney's. And then I walk upstairs. I march myself right up the stairs, keeping the butt tight and working my way up to Chanel, which I love to do. And it's tight. So I get up to the Chanel boutique, and all the Chanel is in bondage. It's all tied together. I said, what the hell is going on here? I couldn't try anything on. Coco never meant it to be that way. I was shocked.
It's what, for security purposes, they have it affixed to the...
So I bought this in London to make a long story even longer.
Well, that's what you do best.
Only when I'm with you, Dave.
Thank you very much. No, but this is a Chanel.
Chanel.
It's
I
quite
want to
nice.
see you in a new look,
No,
though.
thank you very
I want
much.
to see you in a cravat.
Cravat being some kind of odd
Or
tie.
a mock turtleneck, or a dickie. You know, Dave, it takes a strong man to pull off a dickie.
Yeah. You know, I'm not
Do you
gonna.
know what scares me, fashion-wise? I'm scared this year that Christian LaCroix may not have a ready-to-wear line. I am frightened.
See, I don't know what that
say
means.
You know
I don't
what
know
it
what
means.
that means.
You know Christian LaCroix, who cares how we say it?
No, nobody cares.
It'll be a gas, no?
So this is while you were in London first?
Yeah, well, you know, I was there doing that hideous Prince's Trust.
What is that exactly? It's a big
It's a big sham. It's a big... Supposedly to help people. They don't care.
But
They
it's
drag me up. They drag me over. I think it's going to be a first-class affair. They fly me over on Continental Airlines. Gee, thanks. They put me up at the Kensington Hilton where the stewardesses stay from JAL.
I've been there a long time
Did you
ago.
have dinner at the lovely
Tiny little
sushi
rooms.
restaurant?
Yeah, they got
the
like a-
rooms.
yeah.
No room service.
Yeah, but they're tiny
Nothing.
little rooms, and it's
A
like
nightmare.
a Don the Beachcomber in the lounge.
That's it,
Yeah,
exactly. That's the
I've
place.
been there, yeah.
So I was humiliated. And, of course, they were censoring me all over the place. Everything was shocking. Everything was unbelievable. And you know the English are so damn cheap. Nothing was good enough for them. And I wanted to do my version of Fever, which is a cute little version. And I just want to do a couple verses. I'm going to run it past you to see if you find it. So
You going to sing it for us now?
just 2 verses.
Oh, now stop that!
Miss Anita Baker don't know it, neither does smooth operator Sade. I can sketch jazzy circles around them, then I'll blow Peggy Lee away. I'll give them fever, fever, fever when I hold them tight. When I kiss them, fever when I hold them. Peggy's got some funky sunglasses and a real nasty blonde wig.
We have to go now.
In the middle of a gig, she crashes. So give her a cup of cappuccino to dig. I'll give her fever.
Fine, very nice. Just great. Very nice. That was fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay. We'll be right back with Sandra Bernhard. So for a minute, it was like Mr. Kelly's in here or something.
It was
or the
very
Hungry
Chicago.
Eye or something.
Very
Yes,
Chicago.
very.
It was swinging, baby.
Yeah, early 60s kind of
Wasn't
stuff.
it?
Now, this was the shocking version of the song
Oh,
they wouldn't
yeah.
let you do. So what did you end up doing?
Me and Mrs. Jones.
And how was that received?
Not well.
Well, now, why not?
Oh, I don't know. They accused me of all kinds of insanity over there.
Now, is this done in front of the royal family and a huge
Yeah,
audience?
well, I met Charles and Di, and they're really actually very cool.
Right. How did you weasel an invitation to this?
I didn't get. They just called me. They wanted me to do it. I said there must be something wrong. You must mean another Sandra Bernhard. Certainly, this can't be me. And by the time they were through with me, they felt the same way.
Now, was it
And so did I. Never again. I'm through with England.
really an uproar, or are you exaggerating?
No, they'll make a uproar out of anything in that country. They're so bored.
What was Charles like? He seemed like a decent guy?
Very cool. He said, "Are you going to do something terrifying this evening?" I said, "No, I've been censored." And Di was shy Di.
Yeah.
They were sweet.
Did it seem like they're getting along? You hear so much.
You know, they hardly communicated. They were just, one was walking in front of the other. They were tripping each other. A lot of hijinks with those two.
Stooge humor. And so now I know you're back in Hollywood. You're still living there.
Still living there. Going to be living there for quite some time.
Yeah. Do you like living there?
I love it because you have accessibility to all the great stars there. You know who I just love and admire so damn much.
Star accessibility.
Star accessibility. When
A lot
I'm
of people
bored with
list
myself.
that. Yeah. When looking for a place to relocate.
You know what blows my mind is Lily Tomlin. Lily is unbelievable. You know she's still on the road with that one-woman show?
Oh, yeah.
You'd think she would have run out of cities by now. I hear she's doing it in Beijing, appearing nightly, Tiananmen Square.
No.
She's incredible, that Lily. I just love her. But where else? I mean, the theater in LA is so incredible. It's so inspiring. I mean, Artie Johnson's doing I'm Not Rappaport. Tyne Daly is doing Gypsy. The entire cast of Hogan's Heroes is doing Macbeth. It's unbelievable. It's so real.
It's alive. It's a vibrant theater community. Yeah.
They've been begging me to do some theater out there. Little theater.
I've never asked you this before, but who, when you were a young woman, a young girl looking for a career in show business, who did you turn to for inspiration? Who did you admire?
I think one of your favorite people, Mary Tyler Moore. You know, Mary is so wonderful.
Yeah.
She's a sweetheart. And Lily, people like that, you know. But actually, nobody really blew me away. To tell you the truth, I don't care about any of them.
Is that true? Just
no,
make any difference.
But as you know, you've done a million interviews. They're always asking you these questions. Finally, you know what? Can we just talk about anything but who I admire for 1 minute? I'm so burned
Tired
out
of
on
that.
it.
So that's a bad question to ask you.
No, from you, it's delightful. I feel like I'm doing an interview with Spin. It's very Bob Guccione Jr. of you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. But I wish you'd come back to LA because I'm dying to have like a really big Hollywood bash. I mean, who am I going to invite? Who's sophisticated? Who's going to be at my party? Sam Kinison and Roseanne Barr. Oh, the chips are in the kitchen, honey. I'll bring out the Melmac ware. I mean, who the hell? Who am I going to have witty banter over an icy cocktail with Axl Rose? I mean, where does it end?
So you're saying it's not the glory days of Hollywood. The glamour is gone.
That's for damn sure. I think who knows better than you?
Yeah. And
down. I mean, look at the people he has to put up with on this show.
Thank you very much.
I feel bad for you, and I worry about you.
Oh, I'm fine, but I appreciate it nonetheless.
You're looking damn good.
Thank you. Do you have plans for the summer? Anything?
Well, I'm going to shoot my film, finally. The film version of my wonderful...
Oh, that'll
my
be
fabulous...
nice.
It'll be a different title. Thank you. I'd love you to do a cameo.
I'll be in it, sure. I'll be in it.
I'm serious.
Sure,
I
I'll
really
be
want
happy
you
to be in it. I'll do anything
Really?
you want. Oh, I'd love to be in it. Here, let me
Okay.
light this before you leave.
Thank you.
Because you're not going to get treated this way on the street.
Oh, no kidding.
Okay.
They love me in the subway.
Are we done here? Well, Sandra, it's good to see you. You look lovely. Thank you very much for dropping by. It's Sandra Bernhard. We'll be right back. Let's bring out our first guest and see what happens. Our first guest is an actress, a singer, author, comedian, and international personality whose off-Broadway show is being made into a motion picture. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the program the star at the top of our Christmas tree, Sandra Bernhard. How you doing?
Wearing Mizrahi. What a way to end the 80s.
So
The
you-
designer of the 90s.
So you come out here and you say things and I don't know what they mean.
I know what. That's why I come out here.
You're referring to your dress, eh? Is that what it is?
Isaac Mizrahi,
Uh-huh.
the designer.
I see. And is that
He
an
doesn't make menswear, so that's probably why I don't know him.
is that an expensive garment?
Damn expensive. Even wholesale, he broke my ball. Oh, excuse me. First time, 24 shows.
Yeah, right.
It's my 24th show.
Looking around the
Wanted
clock
to squeeze
for those.
25
now,
in the 80s.
So anyway, now, what is it made of? What is the fabric?
Well, it's probably a nice blend.
Uh-huh. Well, no,
God knows what these are made. They're just sequins.
So these are, you could like do construction work at night on highways and this would light up.
Yeah,
right?
I have. I'm doing it now to make a
Yeah.
living.
How have you
Since
been?
my career is a nightmare.
No, your career is fine.
Of course, it's beautiful.
What do you want to talk about? What do you find fascinating in the world these days? Anything in the world of politics come to
Yes,
mind?
absolutely.
Well, there you go.
I'm glad you led me. I came in on the red eye, Dave.
There's no excuse. You're here. It's a
I
gig.
know, and
You're
I'm-
going to get paid, so perform.
I'm here and I'm here to give.
All right,
in
go.
the season of
All right,
giving.
go. The
Boom,
clock
boom,
is on.
Boom, go, yeah, go, work it,
Yeah.
go.
America's...
Is that enough? I'm leaving now.
America's...
So I have left in the
Oh,
80s.
man. America's entertainment meter is running. Go.
It is, okay. Let's talk politics. Let's talk the joy of the communist countries opening up, the
Well, there you
third
go.
world breaking down.
Yeah.
Because there's a whole world out there of people who aren't bitter, jaded, and disappointed in life, and I want to get to know them and disappoint them. That's my goal in the 90s. The hell with the fact that they're going to be able to eat and have personal freedom. I want to party with some people who I can screw up. There's nobody left in this country.
Yeah.
Paul, you know.
Yeah.
Come out behind those shades. Be real tonight, baby. We need you.
How is your
How is my perspiration?
No, come on. How are you
I'm wearing
seeing?
a dress shield tonight.
Are you?
And so are you. I noticed
Yeah.
that. I love a good Botany 500 suit. It's really... Honey, let's not say anything mean to each other tonight, please. I just want to love you tonight.
See.
Let's put on some Tom Jones and just forget that.
Have you noticed every time I try to say something, you start talking? What the hell is this? What is...
Is this what you had in mind, babe?
Wait,
It makes me feel mighty real.
let's go all the way. No. What is this, the Robin Bird show?
Yeah.
I mean,
Are you seeing anyone these days?
well, you know, right before Christmas, it's my tradition to break up with whoever I've been seeing for the entire year, so
And
I
why
can be
is that?
alone. And I like to be lonely
like to
during
be
the
alone.
holidays
Yeah.
and sit around and cry, listen to Joni Mitchell, and you know, just feel suicidal. I enjoy that at the holidays. And then I get right back together after the holidays, like it never happened. Well, I enjoy the holidays.
So you have done that then? You've broken up with someone special?
I'll be getting back together.
I see. Okay.
It's a love thing.
And
How about you?
how's your little
Wait a
friend
minute.
Madonna?
Madonna, I just saw her last night. She's
You guys
fine.
still hang around?
Yeah, well, it's great because, you know, Current Affair wanted to do a piece on me. And then,
This is the Maury Povich show.
Well, Maury, he
Right.
sends me an
He's married to
incre-
Connie Chung.
Yeah,
Right.
he sends me an incredible bouquet of exotic flowers with penile-like, you know, those insane flowers. Right away, I was turned off. And of course, I turned them down. And the next thing, they're trashing me on the show. They go, "What do Madonna and Sandra Bernhard have in common? Madonna lives in a multi-million-dollar mansion above Sunset. Sandra in a modest tract house in the valley." And then they show my door of my house. And Cindy Adams, I love. She schleps that throne wherever she goes. She's on the Fox lot. She goes, "Reliable sources say that Sandra Bernhard and Madonna were seen with 10 truck-driving women at the Muse Cafe in Los Angeles." Back to you, Maury. I mean, and of course, what? And the very handsome Joey Adams. I love that couple. That's a hot, sexy duo. You like to see them get it on. Oh, Joey, back to you, Maury.
You know, there may not be a Christmas this year.
I hope. I'm trying to escape it. Just let me get away with it.
Truck-driving women.
Can you believe that?
What do you know? What exactly?
All right, so when we were wearing some jeans and some big vests and, you know,
Big
carrying
vests.
wrenches. I don't know.
Yeah, okay. We have to move right into the next segment. We'll do
That's
a
what I was
commercial.
afraid of.
And then we'll be back here. Maybe we'll be back here. All right. Okay. Stop it. Paul Schaefer and the Channel J Orchestra. Well,
I'm going to cut all my hair
have you
off
seen
and
any
I can-
blockbusters, big holiday
Oh,
blockbusters,
please,
films?
3 words.
When are you going to do a film
Street,
again?
bar, brilliant. I'm going to do a
This is
film.
a she-devil,
When I
huh?
gain 300 pounds, I'll do a film. Thank
No,
you.
man. But did you think it was funny? Roseanne Barr is a very funny woman.
Well, she's a knee slapper.
Yeah. But did you?
She slaps my knee all the time. She's going to start slapping my knee. I don't know what it is with her and me. It's a very weird thing.
Did you enjoy the film?
You know what? I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, you haven't seen it. What about the other one, the big one, Steel Petunias?
That was a 10 hanky.
Uh-huh.
I was weeping, breaking down. Anytime you see Sally Field screaming in a graveyard, go, rush, take a plane, a boat, a train. No, but I want to talk about somebody who's influenced me over the years and has made me question my craft and at times think of getting out of the business because she is so brilliant. Della Reese.
Yeah.
And then she had to do Harlem Nights and just take it to that place that Streep never could take it.
I don't know.
In the scene where she fights with Eddie Murphy, there were moments of comic genius, underlying tones, but a certain pathos and a connection to the material. I have never seen such honesty on the screen explode. I questioned my own life. I mean, Della Reese. I toast to Della in the 90s. When he blew her toes off.
I don't know what any of this means.
You didn't see Harlem Nights?
I haven't seen the film yet. I'm busy with this job, 24 hours a day, around the clock.
Don't miss Harlem Nights.
Any other films you'd like to mention?
That I'd like to be in? Yeah, all of them.
Oh, no, you have a film, your one-woman show on film, right?
Yeah, that'll be out in March.
Have you seen any of the rough cut?
I've seen it, baby. I've seen it. I've been there.
Is it looking okay?
It's killing me.
Coming together the way you like?
Yeah, it's coming together. There's some nice
Is it bigger
touches.
and better than it was on the stage?
Yeah, it's much bigger.
Is it going to be
much more overwhelming? It's scaring me. I'm frightened. I'm getting out of the business after this. You saved my life this week. I said, I'm going to come to New York. I've got to blow it out. I'm depressed. I'm going to call Dave at the last minute. Do you think he'll put me on? Yes. You said yes. Need I say more about the 80s?
Why are you depressed?
I don't know. It's been a weird 6 months.
Really?
I don't really want to get into it on national television.
I guess that's why you brought it up, isn't it?
No, because you know what? I'd like to have a quiet moment with you before the decade ends.
Okay, sure. Get in line. I don't even know what that means.
I don't either.
I don't know what it means.
I'm going to have to think about that later because it scares me.
It's just one of those idiot things you might say.
But it worked.
No, what the hell?
You got to laugh. You got to applause.
Sure, big laugh. Yeah, well, that's my studio.
Can you please get some kinder lighting in the 90s?
You look great, though. No, you
Yeah,
look...
I look fine now, but when I get home and look at on a Sony or something, I'm all washed out.
Well, do you have cable? Get the cable.
I got the cable. I mean, when I stay at the hotels have cable.
She got
the Edison has cable, and I love the Edison. You guys are putting me up in better places. I'm overwhelmed. Thank you for that.
So now, outline for us the first couple of things we can expect from you in 1990. The film comes out in March.
I'm going to do another. I'm going to do another tour.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to write at least another 20 books within the first 3 years of the decade.
Sell?
Yeah, I think I had a royalty check about $750 recently, and didn't cover this dress.
But you didn't get into it for commercial reward.
I don't get into anything for commercial rewards, obviously.
Yeah.
I'm still living in the valley, so.
I think that 1990 will be your year.
Do you?
Well, I got to say something. We're getting ready to wrap it up here.
You're kissing some butt. Go ahead.
Yeah. Good to see you.
I'm going to come back in 1990. It'll be my 25th time on the show. I'd like a little party, a little cake. At least a Hostess cupcake, something.
We'll
but
do
you
something.
guys have been wonderful
All right.
in the 80s. You've made my decade.
Thank you very much for being here.
Sweetie.
The lovely Sandra Bernhard. We'll be right back. If you live in a very bizarre neighborhood, our first guest might be the girl next door. Oh, man. Yikes. Her new film is called Without You, I'm Nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, here she is, the one, the only international personality, Sandra Bernhard. Sandra. Was there?
Hannah Hertzberger.
Here we go
As
again.
Miss Rahi, we love you.
So what was there, a fire at the hotel? You had to run right out?
And aren't you glad, baby?
Man!
I vogued all the way over.
Now, first of all...
Voguing is so in, so new.
What is...
I'm more into red booking.
Mm-hmm. What?
Clip that coupon.
What exactly is voguing? Let's go there.
Just put your hands up.
Right. Yeah.
Strike a pose, Dave.
Yeah.
You know what to do.
No, I don't.
You can
I'm
be
sorry,
a boy
I
or
don't.
a girl, black or white.
Yeah. And then... Wait a minute. You know, I have here... I have some phone numbers. I'm going to call a phone booth now. Do you mind if I just...
Please don't call those phones. Nobody was answering. What's so bad for you out here? I wanted to just pick up the phone and call you and tell you how much I loved you.
Oh, that would have been...
Make you feel better.
What a lifesaver that would have been.
Wouldn't
Now,
it?
So now explain to me the little outfit here. Where do we wear this except here?
I'll be out all night. I'll be partying all night.
No, you
and
won't.
You're coming
I'll
with
bet
me.
you $1,000 you couldn't walk around the block in that.
Watch me.
All right, now go downstairs.
Get the steady cam, let's go.
Would you actually
Get
wear
the monkey cam and let's go.
Would you wear that on the street?
Yeah, I'm gonna wear it on the street. Why not?
Yeah. So anyway, welcome to.
Welcome back to the street.
Yeah, back to New York. How you been? What's going on?
Good.
You
What
have the
film
big,
is opening?
big film coming out.
Yes. Without you, I'm nothing.
Now this essentially is a film version of your big.
Not essentially a film.
Not essentially at all.
It's not a concert film.
Completely different.
There's a lot of other stuff going on. There's narratives. There's glamour. There's pathos.
Right. And do you like this better than the live stage production?
No, I don't like it better, but I think we did a nice job.
Completely different?
Achieving a cinematic experience, Dave.
Uh-huh. And who will go see this cinematic experience?
Everybody. Except you, I know.
Well, I have a lot of trouble at home.
Let's not talk about that.
Not anymore. Now, let's take a look at some videotape of the film of your clip, your movie.
Oh, we gonna look at it now? Oh, kooky.
Yeah, let's do that.
We had so much. We had trends to talk about, but we'll talk about that later.
Be tough to prove, wouldn't it? All right, now let's take a look now at a couple of minutes of the film without you.
I'm nothing. Starts off with my manager.
Sandra Bernhard. Here we go. Roll it.
Discussing my career.
Roll it. Here we go. There it is.
And I have even seen traces of Sandra in Diana Ross.
Ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough to keep me from you. Ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough.
Okay, there you go. See now, right there. Was that in the stage version?
Yeah, but not, minus the wigs, the makeup, the lights on my Nelly thing.
So some of them are similar.
Hey, yeah, whoa, gee. What are my arms for? Hey.
We will pause now and hose down the audience and be back here with Sandra Bernhard. The commissioner of baseball is on the show a little bit later.
I'm not missing. I'm staying right out
here. Do you have a question for the commissioner?
I
do. Yeah, interleague play.
How does he keep all those balls so fresh and white?
Interleague play, the designated hitter, and get rid of AstroTurf.
Okay.
Right there, first
Beautiful.
3 questions, sure.
You're gonna
boom, 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 exactly.
You're on a roll,
yes,
baby. You're on a roll.
Let me ask you now, I've been told by some various staff members who went to see the film, Without You, I'm Nothing.
Yes, thank God somebody did.
Yeah, and they tell me that you appear nude in the film.
Oh, not me, Dave, never. Oh, how's that possible? No.
Yeah, but do you or not?
It's a semi-nude thing.
Yeah, okay, and to what extent is it semi-nudity?
Well, you get to see just about everything you've ever wanted to see.
Is it... So then that's complete...
Close those cheeks. Got a peek at those cheeks. Woo! We're cooking now.
Now, what about your family? What about your family back in Arizona, I believe? Scottsdale, Phoenix?
They're going to be thrilled, aren't they?
Yeah. Now,
Oh, she's a hooker. She's a nudist. She's a... My father's...
Really?
My father's a proctologist. My mother's an abstract artist. That's how I view the world, Dave. Haven't you learned that by now?
but I'm guessing that they're probably very pleased by your accomplishments, aren't they?
They're always most pleased when I'm here with you.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah, well, that's nice. That's nice.
It is nice.
And
Why don't you take a compliment in my life?
What?
This is my 25th time on the show. You know that.
Congratulations.
I knew you'd be thrilled. What's happening? Things falling?
Yeah, in honor of that, we're taking down the set, apparently. All right, now tell me about your new home. You have a new home? I was told this afternoon you have a brand new home. You moved to Hollywood. You moved to California.
Yeah, but I always like to get back to New York. The hell with Hollywood. People have been so generous to me. On every street corner, there's somebody there with a cup offering me change.
Wow.
So beautiful. What a beautiful gesture, and I always need it.
Yeah.
Now, I know I'm here, and I'm there. I'm back in Hollywood, and very happy.
Where is your home? Where do you consider your official, legal, actual residence?
Los Angeles.
Yeah.
North Hollywood, as we've discussed.
Oh, yeah.
Many, many, many times.
You have a nice place there, right?
Beautiful. I'd love for you to drop in.
Yeah, thank you.
For cocktails.
I'll be happy to. And what...
As soon as you see the movie, he'll be over to my house.
Yeah.
I'm not holding my breath, and don't you either.
These priorities. And how is life there these days as you view it?
It's darn good.
Right.
I have a terrific agent.
Right.
Super agent, Sue Menges.
Right. One of the biggest.
She is one of the biggest. She's doing a deal
Who
for me
are
right
other,
now.
Who are other clients that she
Well,
has?
she worked with Streisand.
Yeah. Barbara?
Barbara. Simply Barbara.
Uh-huh.
I don't know who she's working with right now besides me, but who cares? Because I'm a composite of all of the great stars.
Faye Vincent?
Faye Vincent.
Sorry.
Get out of here.
So anyway, you're happy with this relationship?
I'm actually happy for she's so entertaining because I called her. I was very nervous. She was doing this deal for me, and she goes, "My angel, my darling, I'm going to tell you a story. And Margaret, carnal knowledge. The woman was cold as ice, doing a lounge act in Vegas. Mike Nichols comes to my house for a cocktail party, meets her, calls me a year later, says, 'What about Anne Margaret?' For carnal knowledge. I said, 'Great idea, Mike.' He offered her $10. I said, 'Mike, she'll do it. But do you want the woman to show up on the set, humiliated, embarrassed, and not giving you the performance she gave in her last Elvis flick?' I'm not comparing you. Anne was cold, you're hot. She says, 'In 23 years of making deals, I've only blown one.' I said, 'What was that, Sue?' She said, 'Rod Steiger in hospital.' And suddenly I felt calm. Something came over me. I said, 'I'm a winner.'
You're in good hands then.
And darn good hands.
The big film opens
Friday here in New York.
Be a gala, be a premiere.
Tomorrow night, a big benefit for AmFAR, which I'm very pleased with and proud. And I hope you can make it.
All right, I'll
Please
do
try
what
to
I can.
come.
And I hope the film is a big success for you.
I think it will.
And then
God
beyond that,
willing.
what are you doing after the film now?
I have a flick this summer I'm going to
Another
do.
movie.
Can't talk about it right now. Sue's in negotiation, my angel, my darling.
Good. Always a pleasure. Sandra Bernhard, kid. We'll be right back here. My first guest hasn't been here in 1 year. This will be her first appearance in over a year, and we couldn't be happier to have her back. She can soon be seen in the upcoming Bruce Willis movie Hudson Hawk. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Sandra Bernhard.
I touch myself.
Nobody wants to.
I touch
Nobody wants to hear that.
myself.
All right.
I really do.
Knock it off. Okay. How are you doing? Nice to see
I
you.
love that girl. She's so, like, fresh.
I love it when Mighty Joe Young drops by. That joke's about 35 years old.
Do not throw shade at me, Miss
Yeah.
Letterman.
Okay.
Paris is burning, girl.
Yeah. Anybody have any idea what the hell she's talking about?
Yes.
How have you been?
It's all about Bernhard, darling.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you, sir?
Great. You look like you might have been on an episode of Get Smart tonight. You know, like you might have been the arch villainous or something.
Kind of the idea.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, here we go. This will be my third attempt at launching this question. How are you? What have you been doing?
Was that your third attempt?
Yes.
Very limpid attempt.
Oh, well.
How have I been? I've been great. I've been fabulous. You know, I've been abroad working on that fabulous movie.
Yeah, the Bruce Willis project. Tell us about that.
Incredible.
Hudson Hawk. Who? That's the star.
That's his character's name. Yeah, but you know, I'm really the star of it. Or I will be before it's all said and done. No, only kidding.
Yeah.
No, I had an incredible time. I was in Europe for 4 months.
Right. Where'd you go? Where did they shoot the film?
Well, part of it's done in Rome.
Right,
One of the friendliest cities in August that you'll ever experience.
Now, you found it not friendly in August?
Well, I mean, nobody wants to be there in August, including me. I did not want to be there in August. It's hell. It is a nightmare.
That's the month everyone travels. They vacation. They go to their summer homes.
You want pasta? Here, have some pasta. Get out of here. They're very warm. And then I went to Budapest, which they call...
That must have been very exciting.
Oh, very exciting. They call it the Paris of the East.
Yeah.
You know you're in trouble when they call any other city the Paris of anywhere. Please, spare me. What does that mean? That they give you attitude and don't believe that you speak their language? I mean, what is that all about? So then they put us up at this incredible spa hotel. You know, they're very into spa hotels.
You seem
there.
to me the kind of person who would go to spas.
Well, I would if it wasn't in Budapest. You know what I mean? It was a Ramada Inn now, though, of course. You know, they've even come into Budapest. So you stay there, and they have all these thermal baths where people from Vienna, like the white trash of Vienna, comes to soak their troubles away.
The Viennese white trash.
Yeah, Viennese white trash. Trailer park types. And they come and soak in these thermal baths, and you, like, soak with them, and you feel like you're getting their arthritis. I mean, it's very bizarre. And they also offer dental surgery at the thermal baths.
No.
I really want to go to, like, to Budapest and have, like, my teeth capped. You know, how much fun.
No, that wouldn't be good.
Something that would make Mengele green with envy. You know, dental surgery in Budapest. I think he set it up. It was insane. And then you have massage. It's wonderful. A 10-minute massage.
10 minutes?
Yeah, well, they say it's very cheap, and then you find out it's for 10 minutes. So you go in, the guys are smoking cigarettes. They're wearing sandals with socks, one of my favorite looks. And you lie down. I kept my panties on. Can you blame me? And I'm lying on my stomach. The guy's massaging me. Give me an intense inner thigh massage, you know? It was really... He said, take panties off. It'd be better. I said, yeah, for you, it'll be fabulous. For me, it'll be a nightmare. But he slipped my panties off. Okay, so my eyes are closed, and he's getting, like, very into, like, massaging the area, you know, that particular area. And I said,
Wait a minute.
I might as well go with it, right? I'm in Budapest. I haven't had sex in 4 months. Why not? He's smoking while he's giving me a massage. It was very sexy. I closed my eyes and pretended he was Sean Connery from Goldfinger. You know what I mean? And the guy's, like, really, like, working me over. So, okay, I got into it. And we won't, like, get into details, but it was kind of hot and sexy. And then I pretended I was sleeping, and I woke up, and I went, oh, where have I been? It was quite an experience.
Did you notify anyone at the embassy?
That was my elbow.
No, we came nowhere near your elbow.
No, honey, you did.
All right, well, all right.
Into a little S&M with a numbers
I'll
lady.
massage the elbow. What are we doing now? All right, we'll do a commercial. We'll be back here with Sandra Bernhard.
My elbow.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
Birthday boy.
I thought it was the arm of the chair. It turned out to be your arm. Yeah.
The years don't mellow you.
Now, that was it, wasn't it? That's what I was talking about? Born to be Wild? Yeah. What? Was there another Steppenwolf hit that was that big? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, will we hear that one?
Your hair used to be down to here, right? Wasn't your hair really long in those days?
Were you guys trouble when you were
Tricky
working as a
question.
band? Were you? Were you really? I mean, always goofed up on something, that kind of thing? Yeah. How about now? You're clean now, though.
Nothing's changed.
You're clean
There's
now.
nothing's changed, but the permanent damage is not.
No,
a
no,
pretty
no. He
picture.
looks all right. I think he'd be all right. Look who's talking about permanent damage. Oh, no.
Yes, I am.
Hey, wait a minute here. What? What's the
I haven't
matter?
been here in a year, and you're tormenting me.
No,
It just
you know what?
never
I don't
ends.
mean to torment you.
It's your birthday.
I guess I'm just a little,
Mr. Aries.
just a little jumpy. Now
Who
let's
isn't?
let's talk about this. You know what impresses
Let's
me?
talk about something else for a minute.
You know what impresses me about your career? You started out as a comedian.
Right.
You've had your one-woman show.
Yes.
You've done music.
Yeah, I
You've
know.
been in films. You're an actress.
Yeah.
And you're also very
love it.
closely now associated with the world of fashion.
Well, that was
And-
really always my dream, to be a model.
Was it really?
A model spokesperson.
Yeah. Did you see the lucky number lady?
Oh, she's amazing.
there,
wow.
you
wow.
know,
Now there's high
No
fashion.
disrespect meant,
High
but there's a
fashion.
model, don't you know?
Yeah, a model.
And here we have the current issue of the Mirabella magazine.
Yeah.
And tell us about this. We'll just page through these photos.
Well, it's just a kooky little Bob Mackie thing, you know,
Yeah.
the evening gown.
Right, right.
The photographer was a guy named Michel Comte, who's
He's
incredible.
very good.
Oh,
He does all my work.
I know he does. I think they do your hair, too, the same hair and makeup people. Are you getting a honey, no.
Wait a minute. Where do we
Wait,
go?
wait, we don't want to, there's one more page, don't miss that one.
Yeah.
It features the, there we
Oh,
go. That was
yeah.
the one you enjoyed
Yeah.
when I brought it by in person.
How long did it take you to shoot these photos?
A day
Wow.
of absolute.
It's a
look
lot
at
of work, isn't it? It's
Look at that
hard
inner
work.
thigh work.
Oh, please.
It's kind of a thigh night.
What do you have plans for the summer?
Well, I'm going to Paris Monday to do some more fashion
They
stuff.
must love you in Paris. I'll bet you're beloved in Europe.
Yeah, me and Josephine Baker, you know.
Yeah.
I haven't spent that much time in Paris. I don't know if they love me, but I hope they love me this time.
You'll turn that town on its ear. That's
Maybe,
my
I hope
prediction.
so.
Yeah.
You gonna come with me?
I'd love to.
Have you been to Paris? Do they know you in Paris?
Oh,
Is it you and Jerry?
I'm beloved internationally. Now you have your home in Los Angeles. How are things there at the homestead?
I have a maid now, you know.
Congratulations.
Which is incredible.
Yep.
It's not easy to keep a maid.
No, I know it's
as
not.
you know, and
Sure,
I always
yeah.
swore I wouldn't be the kind of person to have a maid because I feel very guilty.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But-
because you're an able-bodied person.
yeah,
You could
well,
do
I
the
do.
housework
I clean
yourself.
up a little bit
Yep.
before, you know, she arrives. But, you know, it's a very strange thing because the maids don't stay. I mean, like, you know, you show them around and then you leave. And I've seen her follow me down as I'm leaving. 20 minutes later, she's gone. Did you finish it? What are you, you're gone already? What the hell is this? And they get very, like, into your life. It's like, what, you know, married? No children? You live alone? Yeah, do you mind, honey? Do you want to just clean the house and stay out of my personal life? What is this? It's insane. They
Yeah.
get very into your life. Like, they make me nervous, you know? The next thing you know, they're always making excuses. They call, oh, I can't come tomorrow. My husband died. They didn't tell you it was 10 years ago, but you know what I mean? They'll use any excuse, the maids.
Let's see what you're up to. This movie, when is this thing going to be released? Hudson Hawk.
The end
You
of
know,
May.
Bruce Willis was here the other night. He and
I
his
saw
wife.
him in Dammit, yeah.
very nice people. They seem like a great couple.
They are. They're fantastic.
Yeah.
They're so sweet.
This comes out in May?
This comes out at the end of May, supposedly,
Yeah.
and but between then and now, or now and then, I'm going to be at the treehouse in Norwalk, wearing my bird suit, and then I'll be at the Strand in Redondo Beach.
Oh, great.
May 3rd
Redondo
and
Beach is a
4th.
great town, isn't it?
Yeah, isn't it though?
Okay.
I wish we could have done this more.
Sandra Bernhard, now let me just check on one thing. Did you earlier tell me to kiss your ass? I just wanted to clarify that. Did I hear correctly?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, great.
What do you want?
No, this will just save me going back to listen to the tape, you know. I don't want to have to do that now.
Well,
We'll just make a little note on your file. All right, we have to return. We have to do a commercial, but we'll be right back here with Sandra Bernhard. Oh, we're done with Sandra. Our first guest is an actress and a comedian who will be performing her solo show entitled Giving Till It Hurts at the Warfield Theater in San Francisco on January 24th and 25th. Please, ladies and gentlemen, welcome Sandra Bernhard. okay?
Now I am.
Hey.
Now I am.
All right. Shall we get some boys in here with a pulley or something to get you in the back?
I can walk, but I cannot hide.
Yeah.
Oh, honey, 92 has started off
Welcome to the show.
with glamour,
Yeah.
betrayal, and seduction. Do
Which,
you not agree?
which would you like to begin with? Where would you want to start on this?
All three.
Betrayal for 50, Alex.
God, no. Baby, I have been betrayed.
Now, let's talk about the little outfit. It looks like something left over from the Addams Family. No, it's just... it's a joke. It's lovely.
I'm so into looking at myself, I can't be bothered looking at you right now. I'm so incredibly enchanting that I'll just be staring at the monitors all night, David.
What is this, is there a story behind this? Is this,
The story is Mizrahi, darling, as always. We're giving up Mizrahi tonight. We are giving Orbe on hair. We're giving Helena on makeup. I was up at Orbe working Orbe. He does everybody in the world. And he turned it out. We're giving Babe Paley. We're giving 60s. We're giving high glamour. We're giving Andre Leontali, Vogue, creative director. We are moving forward. We are modern. We are bringing the 60s into the 90s. We're bringing high glamour, and the audience loves it. They need it. They desire it. They reach out for it. Sexual tension.
let me see
We're
something.
talking diamonds and pearls. Paul, diamonds and pearls. Were we not talking diamonds and pearls? A boy and a girl?
What else is there to talk about?
Not a damn thing tonight.
Let me just check one thing.
No, don't check anything.
just wanna-
No, do not start off the 90s.
I just wanted to check one thing. It's just,
No, be nice.
let me see.
You scare me.
See if you're getting enough blood to your brain.
I want to see if he's getting enough blood to his...
Very smart. Thank you. You know, we've already played the national anthem. Here. You should be in the penalty box for that. High sticking or something for that. Now,
No, darling, we're giving you a Montclair moment. Will somebody please explain the nautical queen to me? What is the Montclair thing all about? Have you seen the Montclair
the cigarette
man?
ads, the man dressed up in the...
well, there's
yeah.
three looks.
Yeah.
There's the nautical look, then there's the English dandy, and out in L.A. we also have kind of a Joanne Worley Montclair lady. You haven't gotten the Montclair. When you get the Montclair lady, your life is going to change, evolve. It's so hot. A Montclair moment. A Montclair moment consists of Reese's smoked oysters with a fancy toothpick. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
At a party, it has that feeling to it.
Yeah, I guess
you know?
so. Yes, I do
The
know.
60s kind of thing.
Yeah.
What are they trying to say? Please tell me.
So now let's, what do you want to talk about? You want to talk about your New Year's? You want to talk about your career? You want to talk about your stage play? You want to talk about Hudson Hawk? What do you want?
Hudson Hawk, yes. I decided, David, I'm going to sell out. I'm going to do a big smash blockbuster film with a real winner, a man who never loses. He never strikes out. Bruce Willis.
Right.
Until I do a movie with him.
Yeah. What do you suppose went wrong there exactly?
Just about everything under the sun except me.
You were good in the part. You played the.
I played the villainess,
Yeah.
along with Richard E. Grant, who played my husband, who was actually also very talented
Yeah.
and very good and a lot of fun to work with. Kicky, different.
But that's behind you now.
English, yeah.
On to.
Oh, baby, it's way behind me, but I still have the money in my bank account, so
Good
I'm not
for you.
bitching.
Good for you. That's all I can. We'll pause here for a commercial, and we'll be right back with Sandra Bernhard. Sandra Bernhard is here, and so far it's been like a night at the Algonquin.
Hasn't it?
Like Noel Coward so far. Also,
The round table.
Manute Bol will be joining us, tallest man in the NFL.
Is he?
NBA. I'm
I saw
sorry.
him back there. He was folded in half sitting on the couch.
This man is 7 feet 7 inches tall from the Sudan.
Wow, baby.
5th year in the league playing with
Who
the
gives
Philadelphia.
a damn? We're talking about me right now.
Yeah. There's a pretty small club there. Also, Bill Maher will be joining us.
Glad I came back in '92.
And
Never
the
fails.
JV horns, the James Brown horns are right
They're
over there.
hot, I know.
Okay, now let's talk about you. Tell us a little something. Tell us about the big, about the stage play. Now, this is where I think a lot of people got to know you from your one-woman show, Without You, I'm Nothing.
Right. Well, the new one is Giving Till It Hurts.
Right?
And it's really a tribute to Mother Teresa, to tell you the truth.
Yeah?
Because I give and I give and I give and I give until it hurts.
Yeah.
Kind of a tribute to Judy Garland and Mother Teresa. You know, just kind of the showbiz ethic. You know, the Liza Minnelli, baby, give it to them, baby, and work it, and give it up and sweat and come back with dancers, male dancers, give legs and skin and excitement. And then some. And wears my ass out, but I don't stop there.
That's what the
I continue to have relationships on top of it.
That's what the show will be then. You out there performing and a lot of dancers and a lot of sweat.
Yes, lots of it.
And it opens in San Francisco. You're trying it out on the road and bringing it to New York?
Try. I need to try anything out. I'm a proven entity. They'll buy it, they'll take it, or they'll kiss my butt. You know, but seriously.
Oh, man. Oh.
Hi, Dave.
Thank you very much.
I like you in green.
Thank you.
I like you in green. It's a pretty look for you.
Thank you. I certainly am.
You know, I'm lonely, though. You know, every Christmas, my relationships break up. You know, I'm going to end them at Thanksgiving. That's my New Year's resolution, so I don't even get to the holidays. Is there anybody you can fix me up with? Maybe like a nice anchor person, Tom Brokaw or somebody?
Yeah, we can get Tom down here.
Like Maury Povich?
Tom,
I have a frisson with Maury Povich.
Can you have a what now?
A frisson, a moment, and it's, you know, just a moment.
Is that all you're looking for?
Yeah. Right. At this point, yeah, I think I'm better off.
All right.
You know what I mean?
I do. No, believe me.
Are you involved now?
Yes, I'm sort of involved.
Are you?
Yes, I am.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear that.
Thank you very much.
I was worried about you earlier last Well, you don't get it, Dave. You are one mean man.
Yeah, I know.
I understand that, though. I can understand that concept.
So things now, as we stand at the beginning of another brand new year, things now look good for you.
Well, they haven't been good this week, you know. But I mean, New Year's Eve was a gas. I was hanging out with all the superstar models, like Naomi Campbell.
Right.
I've become very close with. Recently, we were up in a hotel room with some friends, and she ordered a club sandwich, and she goes, waiter, send back this club sandwich. It's scraping my gums. It was truly a moment.
And did they send it back to the kitchen?
They swooped it away.
Yeah.
Give me a spoon, love. You know, she's so insane. I love Naomi.
And that's how you rang in the new year, then?
That is how, amongst other things.
Okay.
But we won't even begin to get into
Is
that.
Is there anything else we should mention? Upcoming appearances
you know, I'm
in
on
San
Roseanne.
Francisco?
I'm kind of a semi-regular on Roseanne.
Oh, is that
now.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, congratulations.
And that's been a lot of fun. I'm doing a similar look on the show, too. Completely incongruous, makes no sense, but that's where it's at.
Yeah, good for you.
Oh, please don't send me away already. I can't stand
Well,
this.
let's ask Mr. Timeboy. Is it time for her to go?
Well, I like the way you're pushing it along and filling it up with, like, you know, is it time to go? Okay, by the time you're through talking about going, we're gone.
Well, what would you like to talk about? If we could, through some miracle, have 1 minute left to
I
talk.
would like to ask you one thing.
What's that?
Do you think my eyebrows have enough direction tonight?
Yeah.
You're the one man I depend on for my entire fashion oeuvre.
Yeah. Is that one of those El Marco things? Is that what's happening?
Put a thing over it and fill it in.
All right.
Kind of like you do.
All right. See, now
Just
we
give me a kiss in the new year and love me in the new year. I came back.
All right. One night, we're back from vacation, and Sandra Bernhard has to come out here and embarrass us all with that cheesy, awful remark.
I was shocked myself.
What? Yeah.
Which one, Wilson?
Let's see. Now, was that actually sickening or just kind of strange?
No, I got sick.
Oh, good. All right, let's bring out our first guest tonight, ladies and gentlemen. She is a actress, of course, and a comedian, and she is currently on the cover of the new Playboy magazine right here. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the program the lovely, the talented, the always naked Sandra Bernhard. Sandra! Welcome to the program. You know, to me, you look even slender and more taller than you normally look.
I lost some weight.
Are you a little taller too?
I am a little taller.
How tall a woman might you be?
I think 5'10".
Yeah, that's
I think
great.
Right about that. Maybe a fraction under or over.
What do you weigh?
Right now, I'm weighing in gym clothes at 122.
122. That's perfect,
Yeah.
isn't
When
it?
I
That's
get
right
over
on the money.
125, I get a little hippie.
What's the most you've ever weighed?
128.
This is fascinating, isn't it?
Isn't it? Yeah. And all of my 20s, I never went above 112.
Yeah. In college, when I was a sophomore in college, what do you think I weighed? My sophomore year in college.
How tall are you?
I'm 6'2½".
150.
Very, very close.
148.
153.
All right.
Yeah.
I knew it was like...
Guess what? You've won an oyster.
Yeah. I won't tell you what I do with oysters.
Whoa! Let's chat a little bit about your. Of course, we're dying to get to the magazine, the Playboy, but let's talk a little bit of.
Titillate them a little bit.
Okay.
No pun intended.
Let's talk about your most recent trip to Europe. How did that go? Where did you go? Were you abroad for the Olympics?
Well, I was there. I wasn't at the Olympics, but I was in Paris watching it on television in a small apartment. You know, I was just torture myself.
Well, why did you go to Paris?
I was hanging out with some friends.
Yeah.
I just wanted to get away. I thought I'd really get away this summer and just like get away from the business. Of course, I was, working it as I always do, and just there taking a fashion risk. And looking for ice, I might add. Yeah. It's like one of the most precious commodities in France, Dave. I don't know if you're aware of that.
They don't freeze water in France?
No, they're afraid of it, apparently. It's like rare jewels. You ask for like thé avec glacé. I know I'm saying it really well, too. Maybe that's why they didn't bring it. But, they bring you a glass of tea, but it's sort of semi-cold, and ice is $10 extra.
Wow.
So bring it. It could explain why the French are so bitter and angry and jaded. Perhaps they haven't had a cool beverage in many centuries. They're dying to quit. And the water there is so... Have you ever tasted French... I mean, I know it's a big thing here to drink French water, but when you're in France, you long for a nice glass of Deer Park.
Really?
I'm serious.
It's not good?
It's heavy, and it leaves a film in the glass. It's very, it's oily water. It scares me.
Now, do you speak French well?
Not at all.
Not at all? So how do you communicate when you're in Paris?
I don't.
Uh-huh.
I write things on pieces of paper and hand it to the cab drivers. And they have a lot of contempt.
Oh, they like that. They must enjoy that. This is the only thing I know in French. I'll give you all the French I know.
Okay.
Je m'appelle Dave.
That's good.
And then, of course, I like to go through this. I say bonjour. You say bonjour.
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 Bonsoir.
Bonsoir.
And then we laugh like that. All right. Let's try it again. It's better if you do it more quickly.
And you cap it off with voulez-vous coucher avec moi?
I see, that's too advanced for me.
Well, I just know it from an old, was it La Belle song?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And I used to be able to explain to people that I had a broken leg. But
Why?
Well, I don't know. I just wanted to make
how did that come
conversation.
up?
Well, it never came up at all.
Can we hear it? How do you say that?
Casser la jambe. That's the last part of it.
Casser la jambe?
That's all I remember.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. And
no, my favorite word is they all use it as génial.
Uh-huh.
Just tossing it away.
I used to be able to tell people I was a giant duck also. It ended up something like canard gigantesque.
Canard.
Gigantesque.
Oh,
the gigantic duck, yeah. We have to do a commercial. Oh, okay. And then when we come back, let's chat about the big
beautiful.
Playboy.
Perfect.
Is this the first time you've been naked in a magazine?
No. I don't think so.
Those health brochures, I guess,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. When I was doing my thing for Holiday Health Spa, my big promos.
All right, let's do a commercial. We'll be back here with Sandra Bernhard. How do you do, ladies and gentlemen? Sandra Bernhard is here. I forgot what it was. Here's the way it goes. Bonjour, bonsoir, au revoir. And you just laugh. And that's a conversation you can have anywhere they speak French.
That's only if you flew in on Sabina Airlines, by the way.
Exactly.
You know.
Tom Tom Club is here tonight, and who else? Is that it? That's good. That's plenty of show for you folks.
It's a tight show. Tight as a tick.
Sandra Bernhard on the cover of the Playboy magazine. Here is the outside,
Yeah.
and this is you dressed as a bunny. They don't have bunnies anymore, do they?
They don't. There's no clubs to have bunnies.
Clubs are all shut down. And then on the inside, I don't think we can show many of these things.
Can't you just kind of real fast?
Kind of bonjour, bonsoir, au revoir. I think you kind of get the feeling for what that might be.
Sexiness is
On television.
I know, it's not a bitch.
So what? And then here's where we're reading now from the copy, and this
Please
is all
do.
written by yourself.
Yeah, it was written by me.
I was taken by this particular quote here.
Okay.
Here I am, big, bold, naked, and all turned on for you. Playing hard to get again, eh, Sandra? Well, why don't you?
Isn't that what they always say, those girls, as they're arching their... You're supposed to arch your back. I didn't have to do any arching of the back in Playboy, which is why I loved it.
Why don't you take us through the genesis of this procedure? How did it come about?
They gave me a ring. Playboy called my people.
Yeah.
They offered me some bucks.
How much dough did it take you to get naked?
Well, in retrospect, it's never enough.
Never enough,
You know what I mean? Now that they're selling like hotcakes.
Yeah.
But it was enough. It was enough to just feel flattered.
Yeah. I bet they really had to twist your arm, huh?
You know me. I'm a slut at heart. I wish I was, actually. I'd be in better shape today, as you can well imagine. Then Michelle Comte, the photographer, who's a friend of mine and who's been shooting a lot of pictures, you know, we collaborated on them and just, you know, went to town. 2 days of rollicking, sexy, sandy fun. Sandy with an I. Kicky, fresher than you've seen in recent years.
And now that it's finished, how do you feel about every 14-year-old boy in America home this summer with a copy of Playboy magazine?
Well, at least I know they're getting the best for their money.
Well, there
This
you
is how
go.
I feel about it.
And your folks, is your family, what do they think of this?
Well, they're thrilled with it, you know. They're kind of excited for me.
Are they
I hope they're not
really
excited about me.
Are they really thrilled for you?
You know, Dave, as with your parents, I'm sure they just accept you as you are, as you were when you were a child. I was a neurotic child, I was a freaked out kid, and I'm a freaked out adult. So they've kind of rolled with the punches all these years, and that's why I love them.
Yeah, but the difference between you and me, I was born in a suit.
What?
So that's a whole different
You were
perspective
never
on
naked?
me. No, no.
Please don't tell me that.
And you get to go to the Playboy Club and you meet Hugh Hefner?
Well, no, it wasn't the club. We went up to the
I'm
mansion.
sorry, the mansion, of
They
course.
had a big party Tuesday night, a rollicking party.
What was that like?
Incredible. He was there in purple pajamas. He greeted me. We did press together. I was speechless.
He's
I was
like
in
80
awe.
now, isn't he?
No, he's
82.
looking good. He's a well-preserved, probably
but he's-
60-something.
Oh, I thought he was older.
We frolicked in the grotto.
I pray to God you didn't get in the pool.
I did.
Oh, God.
I rinsed off right afterwards. Now the pool's clean out. He has 2 little boys, so like everywhere there's toys. Like on the beanbag love chair, there's kids' toys. You know, like we can't tell if it's a rubber ducky or a silicone breast. It's insane. Up there.
But is the place swarming with naked babes for one of
No,
these?
there's nothing. That's why we got naked and went into the pool. There's nothing like that anymore. It's very conservative.
Really?
Oh, it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
You would be bored up there. That's how conservative it is. I'm telling you, Dave. Seriously.
It's the September issue, and I would guess it
It's
is
on the
selling pretty
stands
good.
now.
Yeah,
It's
not,
on the stands
not a
now.
bad $5, ladies and gentlemen.
Please tell
right
me
there.
one thing.
You got it.
When are we going to do a movie together? When are
Hey,
you gonna
no,
get out of
let's
this?
go now. Paul, can you
Please?
finish up the show?
Absolutely. Go ahead. I'll cover.
You.
All right, we'll do
I
one.
just had a meeting today and I pitched an idea.
Oh, bless your heart.
I love you.
It's the lovely Sandra Bernhard, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back. And now a little something for the Germans. Our next guest has it all, a film career, her own one-woman show, and even a record which will be released soon. As far as I'm concerned, this person embodies all that is chic and fabulous in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, please say hello to Sandra Bernhard. Sandra? Well, well, well.
Nippy.
Yes, sir. It seems to me that you've gotten taller since we last saw you. You're a bigger girl.
In every way, shape, and form.
How you been? What's new with you? What's going on?
What is new? Well, I'll tell you one thing. We were circling Kennedy a few weeks ago at the same time.
Oh, I know.
Remember that
yeah,
night?
Two weeks ago, yeah, because of the big ice storm. They had only one runway open, and we
sure,
circled for like
yeah,
3
yeah,
hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I felt you. I psychically connected with you on the Psychic International Hotline.
Well, thank you very much.
And that's why I'm back.
Good. So you have an album coming out?
Have an album coming out.
You know, I don't think people think of you as a singer first and
No,
foremost?
people who see me perform live know, of course, that I am the queen of gangster rap. And, yeah.
Congratulations.
Spending a lot of time with Ice Cube, Ice-T, Dr. Dre, Snoopy Dogg. I'm the official bitch and hoe of the entire crowd.
Well, I think we all knew that, but I didn't. I don't think we thought of you so much as a singer exactly.
Yeah, well, I sing and I
Yeah,
swing.
yeah.
You know that.
And when will the album be out?
Probably this summer.
Yeah.
On Epic Records. It'll be of epic proportions.
What kind of stuff?
Well, you know, a lot of like kind of beatnik bongo playing in the background, poetry over, you know, music, kind of down, you know.
Yeah.
Depressive but up at the same time.
Well,
you know.
good. Certainly look forward to that. Now, what else have you been doing with your time? You've been working on other projects?
Working on other projects.
Films?
Yes.
Live shows?
Live shows. A little bit of everything. Watching a lot of court TV. Riveted to the Menendez brothers trial. I can't wait for the whole thing to wrap up. Because, you know, I love Leslie Abramson. Is she a kick in the pants? Right?
I don't know who that is.
Dr. Ozeal! The kid's parents heard her screaming and asked them to kill them. I mean, it was like, who would listen to this woman? She's a shrew, a harpy, a nightmare.
Yeah.
You didn't watch the trial?
I don't get a chance to watch much TV.
Oh, these two arrogant brothers are gonna fry. I don't buy it. Please. In their Armani suits and their fabulous hairdos, now they're a little pasty, a little nervous, biting the fingernails down to the nubs. I hope they fry them.
And you have a film, another film coming out?
Segue right into that
Yeah.
one. Yeah, a film that I did over in Australia called Dallas Doll. And it's a whole American thing. A woman goes over, seduces the whole family. The father, the mother, the son. Everybody except the dog and the sister, you know. You know, the director came over to America, and she was all excited to meet me, and, you know, and kind of like, seemed like a nice woman, kind of cool, you know. And then I get over there, and she turns into one of those wacko, obsessive directors, kind of like narrowed in on me, pin me against the wall, psychically, emotionally. Felt like I was there for 30. Oh, yeah. Sorry, honey. It was a very emotional experience. Couldn't help it. Sorry. Well, I figured we're on CBS now. Anything goes, you know?
Yeah.
So sorry, Dave.
What a
Give peace a chance.
what a coincidence that the first night we're on in Germany,
I think,
out
you
of
know
the
what?
blue, you start talking about their old fighter plane, the Fokker. Unbelievable. What are the odds against that happening? My, who would have guessed exactly?
Well, you know the love I have for the Germans. It goes way back, you know. We're real tight.
How did you celebrate New Year's Eve?
I was up in San Francisco
Yeah.
performing at the Orpheum. And matter of fact, the girls who are coming out next were at the show. Four Non-Blondes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're
cool.
great.
They're
Yeah,
very cool.
yeah, they're terrific. We're happy to
Yeah.
have them here.
Very excited.
And you had a lovely holiday season?
Lovely
Everything's
holiday
good
season.
with your family?
Yes, fantastic. Took the
Careers
kids-
moving right along?
Yep. Took all the kids to Disneyland this year. Had a fabulous time.
Did you really?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Whose kids?
My brother's kids.
Oh.
My nieces.
Good.
Just some kids I met on the street. And I
It's a daycare
Come
center or
with
something.
me.
Yeah.
Won't you come along?
Yeah. Well, good. And the film is going to be released shortly, or?
It's an independent film, so Lord only knows when it will come out.
Well,
Whatever they so desire.
Well, good for you. I'm glad things are well with you, and it's nice to see you again.
Great to see you.
Have a great '94.
I'm glad to be here.
Thanks for
It's
being
great
here.
to see you.
Sandra Bernhard,
Thanks.
ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back here with 4 non-blondes. Our next guest is starring in her very own one-woman show entitled I'm Still Here, Dammit. And you can see it at the West Beth Theater, January 19th through February 14th. Please welcome Sandra Bernhard. Sandra.
Angie, where will it lead us from here?
Exactly.
It's always the eternal question. Good
way I think so.
evening.
Good evening.
Professor Letterman.
Nice to have you here. Tell us about your the one-woman show, I'm Still
Yes.
Here, Dammit. Now, when does that open?
Well, it's been running for 2 months, and now it's extended for a month.
Oh, extended. Congratulations.
Yes, thank you very
well, good.
much.
It must be very successful
Well, it's
then.
wonderful. I got some great reviews in the New York Times from Peter Marks, and it's getting the older crowd down.
Is that what we want? We want the older
You know,
crowd?
be careful what you wish for. I always dreamed of a fabulous review in the New York Times, and my audience has gotten so unhip, I have to beat them with sticks to get them to laugh. No, I love it. I'm thrilled.
Now, tell the folks what you deal with in the one-woman show. It's from your life. It's vignettes, it's profiles. It's
Vignettes, it's little wonderful, magical moments.
It's the fabric of your existence.
It really is, David. It's the people I've met.
Right.
It's the places I've gone. It's the theatrical experiences that I've personally taken on and suffered through. Mm-hmm. And other than that, it's just a lot of fun. You know.
You sing, you dance, you tell stories?
Yeah. Lola Flana came down and helped me put the choreography together, as a matter of fact.
She's damn good.
She's very good. She's excellent. She's wonderful.
Well, I couldn't be
I
happier.
kick high and I
Yeah.
kick low.
Yeah. Well, you look like you're taking care of yourself. That's
You're
the
darn
key.
right I am.
Yeah.
I had a beautiful breast implant this year, so of course, you know. Just kidding.
Hi, girls.
My Prada shoes and my breast implants were the 2 best investments I did this fall.
You're money in the bank, then,
Oh,
aren't you?
honey,
You're
I'm
ready
sure.
to go.
Solid gold, baby.
What
One of the solid gold
now? Are you?
dancers.
People tell me that you're pregnant. Is that true? And if you are, by the way,
Well,
congratulations.
thank
That's
you.
a very nice
Thank
thing.
you very much. You know, everything will be revealed in time. But the beautiful thing about living in New York City is...
No, wait a minute.
I'm gonna segue into something.
You're going to come back around to whether or not you're pregnant?
Yes, the wonderful things. I've been living I'm subletting a studio apartment. So the great thing is there's not really room for a baby there, but I've
Right.
rented one of those fabulous storage units, so the nanny and the baby will just stay there at night. I think it's save some space, save some money, and it's wonderful. So in case the rumor is actually true, it'll all be confirmed later.
So the pregnancy was somehow part of the sublet? Is that what we're talking about here?
I got pregnant when I sublet the apartment. It was weird. It was fun.
Well, you know, and
in the hallway.
How about a little hint here as to who the lucky father
Honey,
might
I'm
be?
not saying anything. Let's not take it there. Remember last time I came on pregnant on your show?
That was a long time ago, wasn't it? Yeah, but you turned out you weren't really. You were just teasing.
So I don't want to commit to anything.
Are you teasing again?
I never said anything. They're writing about this stuff. The kids love me in New York, and they want to talk.
Right.
So it's fun for me. And it could... The bottom line is I'm in the middle of my prime. I don't
Right.
want to reveal anything to anybody.
But I'm just now trying.
Well, you look and you tell me, am I pregnant? Baruch Hashem, Bli Ayin Hara, if I'm pregnant, let it be revealed, let it be revealed.
What do you think, Paul? Twins? That's all you can do?
I'm enjoying this.
I wish I had an organ to stand behind.
Oh.
What did he say? you must be having a great time coming back to New York.
Oh, it's so wonderful. You know, it's a beautiful experience. This is Placido Domingo. Please buckle your safety belts. We are concerned for your safety. This is Eartha Kitt. Oh, a cat has 9 lives, but unfortunately you only have 1. Hi, I'm Sandra Bernhard. Don't bother to buckle your safety belt. This man doesn't know where the hell he's going. P.S. By the way, Ahmed hasn't showered in 2 weeks. You might want to jump out of this moving vehicle.
They're very annoying, aren't they?
I love it, though. I'm living downtown, and I'll
Seem
tell
like a
you,
downtown gal to me.
days like today, when the president comes to Midtown, the melee, the fracas of the visiting dignitaries, I can tell you one thing. President Clinton will not be bringing the Chinese ambassador down to the cubbyhole for a drink anytime soon. Trust me on that one. Rim shot, thank you!
Are you doing a show tonight? Do you have to run off to the theater?
No, I'm actually running off to L.A. for a couple of days.
Oh, really?
I haven't been home in 2 months. I got to check on my house and have a facial and a haircut and meet with my new agents at the William Morris Agency. I'm back at William Morris, full service. Isn't that fat? Thank you. Thank you so much. It's been a long time, Dave.
I just signed up again with AAA.
Did you? Never let it lapse. You know, that happened to me one time. I lost a lot of privileges.
Oh, yeah, you get a fat tire, you're screwed.
You're really
Flat
up
tire.
the creek without
Where
a
the heck
paddle.
is the
What are you
thing?
checking,
I'm
old
looking
notes?
for your paperwork here. I'm still here, Dammit. You can be seen at the West Beth Theater
Start up
January
again Monday night.
19th through February 14th.
Right on.
Sandra Bernhard, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
We'll be right back. Stars of Play. Thank you very much.